Hi guys, the video for you. Was it D-Day Cobra? D-Day Cobra coming to you with another video. No, I can't take off D-Day Cobra. The image, before you could probably, you know what it's about. You've read the title, I know that. Okay, we're talking about infiltrators. I grabbed an image. It's not a very diverse image, is it? It's an ethno image. Yeah, this is an ethno chessboard full of white pawns. Okay, and the only coloured on this board is the red. And of course, if infiltrators were that easy to spot, we wouldn't have no problems. And my family would never have been terrorized the way they were. But what can you do? Infiltrators, vile people, truly vile people. And I've had experience of two of them, both government agents. Yeah. Can I prove they are government agents? No. But there's enough, what do they call it? Circumstantial evidence to confirm it in my mind. Anyhow, I suppose the most famous undercover agent in the last 15 years would be this guy. If I can find it. There, Mark Kennedy. Now remember the name Mark Kennedy because there's a super patriot out there with the same name. Yeah, don't confuse them. Mark Kennedy, the patriot, is a hero for some of the things he's done for the nationalist cause. But let's have a look at this vile agent, shall we? Mark Kennedy, 1969. He was undercover for 7 years. That's how deep they go, 7 years. A lot of trouble with him. At one stage, I think he may well have got one of the women in the group he infiltrated pregnant. We do know that he deceived several women into having sexual relationships with them. And this was an undercover police officer. Okay? Lawsuits still going on, apparently. And you can look him up if you want to know just what he did to go undercover into a left-wing organization. Now, I told you I've had plenty of experience with these infiltrators, but here are some of the signs to look out for. This is from a red site, but if you just Google infiltrators, you'll find lots of information on how to detect them. Oh, look, here you go. They're on about Mark Kennedy here as well. It was climate change protesters. Yeah, had to explain the police action. £250,000 per agent. Anyhow, how to spot an infiltrator into your group, okay? And I really mean this now. Take it from someone who learned the hard way. Be careful who you were talking to, and don't trust anyone until they've really proven themselves to you. You will regret it. What was it they said in the Second World War? Loose lips sink ships. Right. Did he turn up out of nowhere and get on famously with members of the group? Does his wife, girlfriend, whom he talked about at the first few meetings, suddenly vanish from his conversations? They may actually fetch a girlfriend along the first 1 or 2 times. Then the girl will disappear. I've seen that happen. Does he disappear for long periods? Yeah, I've seen that happen as well. Is he a bit of a puzzle? You can read most of these yourselves. I'm only going through to see the ones that I spotted. Yeah, does he ever accuse other people in your group? They will call over other members behind their backs to you. Now, this is one of the things that you can spot. The problem is there are a lot of super patriots out there who are super active and want to help you. Does he appear to be excessively helpful, offering to ferry people to protest, take them home afterwards? Yes, I've met two like that. They are super helpful. Then again, they would only behave the way I would behave. Could I be an infiltrator? No. I could show some of the signs of it, but my track record, if you've had a look at the things I've done as the Green Arrow, would quickly dispel that notion from your minds. Does he have a car or a van which he offers to make available? Yeah, well, most people have a car these days. Does he volunteer for tedious tasks, which would give him access to membership lists? I've seen him do that, two of them. The two infiltrators I will talk about will be separated by 10 years, okay? Does he appear to be oddly well off buying rounds in the pub? Yes, in one case. Does he ask for a receipt at the bar? I never noticed it because I never really watched. Does he urge the group to be violent or break the law? One of them used to hark back to the past and suggest we do things the same way. A little old straight to be wearing his hair that long. They say hair that long. In our case, one of them not with his hair, it was his behaviour. Some police officers have a certain look. Is he fiddling with his mobile? More dissent within the group? Yes to 3 or more of these, and you could have an undercover cop in your midst. Okay, let's talk about my experiences. Now, I haven't prepared no script. I'm going to talk straight from memory. This was when I was in the NF. Would have been 76, 77, 78. Actually, I met John Tyndall twice. Doesn't matter what we talked about. We had a guy there. His cover was, he was in the import-export business. So he even had machinery, one machine in his home. I never noticed for about 18 months, that one machine was always there. It was never changed. He was always available to go anywhere. There was a long period when I was out without a car. He would drive 20 miles to pick me up and drive me 20 miles to where meetings would be held. Yeah. I was really naive back in those days, guys. Really naive. He was always questioning and about the past, things like that. What we should do, what the other members within the group would do, how did they spend their free time. You could mistake some of it for general conversation. Eventually, I'd done a bit of digging into him. I had his vehicle registration number, obviously, and I soon revealed that he had a different name. So he was watched carefully. But round about that time, the NF were collapsing. And so we parted company. Go forward in time now, and I'm with the British National Party. I'm the Green Arrow. Nobody knows who the Green Arrow is. Just before I reveal myself to anyone, the first people I reveal myself to in the end is the BNP Wales people in Bridgend. And I get a phone call late one night on my phone, obviously, and nobody had the number. But this guy from my past had the number. And do you know what his first words were? He said, Paul, give me his name. I won't use it now. I might in the future. Yes. He said, so you never dropped the flag. No, I've never dropped the flag. But now, after what I'd learned 10 years before, I knew straight away then the fact that he'd got my number and ringing up and talking about dropping the flag. And I said, look, mate, it just doesn't work anymore. I was a different man 10 years ago. I'm much wiser now. He never contacted me again. Right. Although another one did. Another one. Let me pause this. I have to make sure I remember this right. It's difficult to put this into words, guys. Okay. So now I'm with the BNP in Wales, and we are really rolling. We are super patriots. We're all over the place, all over the country. Videos going out every week. But what an infiltrator will do when you're on these journeys, especially if there's just two of you, they will try to wheedle information out of you about your past. Ever done anything you were ever ashamed of? Ever cheated on your wife, Paul? I've cheated on my wife. You don't tell them anything, even if you think you trust them. Keep private stuff like that to yourself. Oh, do you know what I done once, Paul? I did this. I know it's against the law, but you know, I'd never do it again. Do you ever do anything illegal, Paul? Yeah, that kind of stuff. Other examples. Thinking now, guys, sorry about this. No, there's some things I can't say. Some people also may not be government agents. In this one case, I'm going to say now, someone may be a patriot and they're working away with you, working really hard, but they've done something in their past. Perhaps in another country, they killed someone. Perhaps it was manslaughter. Perhaps it was murder. But now they're in the UK, that's all forgotten. Yeah. How they come to get from that country, who can tell? And then one day they ask their man, who's a patriot, to turn on someone like myself, for example, and betray him and stab him in the back, or else his past will be revealed. What would you do? Is that what happened? That was hypothetical, what I was talking about there. Okay? That never happened. Anyhow, I put the list of signs for you to look at there. All I'm saying is use your common sense, guys. Be careful who you're talking to. Be careful who you trust. Never take one of them to your home. Never. Because if they reveal your home address and you were active, they can make your life hell. Be careful what you post on Facebook. They troll everything, especially the government agents. Just really be careful. If you've got anything out there that you wouldn't like the world to know, it may not even be illegal. Get rid of it. Anyhow, enough of that. I'm sick to death of talking about the filth and the scum and the shit that is in this world. Let's go have a look at something positive, is there? Let's cheer ourselves up. Oh, who's that? Oh, Rogue. Hello, Rogue. I think she's dressing up as a cheerleader tomorrow night, I think someone said. Oh, no, that was me wishful thinking. They're advertising their show tomorrow. There's, what's this Richie? There's Richard, Dick, Captain Flashheart. He looked smart in uniform, I thought. Oh, anyhow, don't forget their show tomorrow. You you know the name of it. It's The Land of Saints and Sinners. Watch their show tomorrow, and I'll be there as well. Well, not with them, obviously. I'll be on the other side of the screen watching. But yeah, it's good entertainment, good show. Now, I've wandered off so far. I don't know. Oh yeah, let's have a look at our channel. Ah, what? What? Somebody subscribed. It was 397 yesterday. Don't you think it's a bit early to be drinking? Look what you've gone and done now. You got yourself drunk and then you went and subscribed to the Green Arrow. I don't know what's happening. Let's check the analytics. That's the word I keep forgetting, analytics. 73 more. Oh, 63 less than the previous 28 days. What's this? Looking good. Your channel views are up 101% due to more interest in several of your videos. Your average channel daily views went from about 340 to 680. Well, we've got to get that up into the thousands, haven't we, guys? But it's encouraging. Whoever you were who subscribed, thank you very much, because I was reaching for my open blade razor. Yeah, that's good. Right, I think that's about all I got for you guys. Don't forget to watch The Land of Saints and Sinners tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow night? Do you know about that? I've told you about the traitors. Job done. Bravo, Zulu Paul. Like, subscribe now. Almost forgot. I'm on X as Paul Morris. Yeah, I'm the Paul Morris with 2 + 2 = 4. I will never say 5. And jog on Hannah. So if you want to follow me on there, I'll follow you back. I'm not on there much. I only go on there to have a go at the Prime Minister now and again, and the Home Office. I really kick shit into them, so it might be worth following me just for that. But do that. But if you're on any social network groups you're on, share this channel, please, please, please. If you want it to grow, you've got to help me. Same way you've got to help the party grow. Thank you very much. You've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow, Rotga. See you on the next one.